everybody. This is day 2 of my stay with Mrs. Davis at her house, and it's actually been quite exciting already. Mrs. Davis had to go to work this morning just for a meeting, and then she's back. But in the meantime, I spent time with Mrs. Davis's kids, Amelia, Oscar, and Lily. And to be honest, Oscar slept most of the morning, so I didn't really get to know him very well. But I met up with Amelia. Hi, Amelia.
Hi, Pinky George.
Thanks for sitting with me and talking with me, because I just wanted to introduce you to my friends at the multi-age class. And I was wondering if you could tell everybody just like the tiniest bit about yourself and how it feels being home from school and how you felt your morning so far.
Well, I've been staying home from school too, from high school, and with my time so far, I've painted some rocks, like this little fish. What do you want to name him, Pinky George?
Blue sky.
That's a really nice name.
Thank you.
I've also painted a flower, some clouds, because I wanted to do something with my time, not just sitting there and going on the computer all day.
Oh, was that your mom's advice, or did you just decide to do that on your own?
It was a mix of both, I think.
Where'd you find the rocks?
Well, we collected them this past summer, but I found them outside on our porch where we had kept them. You can probably also find some just outside, maybe in your yard somewhere, especially since the snow has already melted.
And then you painted them. Where did you get the paints? How did you find paints for them?
Well, we have a craft closet, so I went in there and got some paints, paintbrushes. I set up some newspaper and palettes so I wouldn't get my house all dirty.
So here's the thing. I like the idea of painting. However, I think that might be too messy for me. So if I wanted to use other things to decorate rocks, what could I use?
Well, maybe you could use like some glitter glue or something. I don't know if that's less messy though.
Well, maybe because it's like in a pen, right?
Right. And then maybe you could also try drawing on them or something. That might be kind of fun.
Do you think like a Sharpie or a marker would work on there?
I bet so. You could try it out.
Okay. Cool.
You could probably experiment with some other things too.
How did you get your ideas for the painting on the rocks?
I don't know. So like this one, I just kind of did some colors on it because I thought that might be fun. It almost looks like a tie-dye. And then, so I just was thinking about, I just had the colors and I was like, ooh, this might look cool. So I just tried it out. I just tried out a bunch of different things because I can keep doing them. And if I mess up, it's fine. Like some of mine didn't turn out quite how I wanted them. And this one, at first, I tried doing a flower in gold, but it didn't look that good. At least that's what I thought. So I went over the whole thing in gold, and then I did the flower in white.
Oh. So when we share in our classroom, a lot of times students will talk about what their favorite thing is that they brought in, like if they bring in multiple things. So I'm wondering, which one is your favorite?
I think my favorite is Blue Sky. Is that what you said his name was?
I think that's what I said.
I think he's my favorite because I felt like he was the one that I was most creative with. Because the other ones I kind of just did like objects and stuff that I drew. But this one I really thought of the shape of the rock and tried to make it into something.
He looks really sweet. He looks like he's kind.
Yeah, I think he's pretty kind.
So last question, Amelia, before we move on to something else. Thumbs up or thumbs down on being home from school so far?
I'd say thumbs up, Pinky George.
Okay, why?
It's pretty good. Well, I've had a lot of time to do what I want. I haven't gotten any homework yet, which is pretty fun, but also I'm kind of excited to get homework because then I'll have something to do and not just be sitting there. So I think it's nice to have a few days off, but now I'm also excited for when I have a little bit of something to do.
That makes sense. I don't know if I'm going to get homework, but I'm using this YouTube channel as kind of my homework right now, like a project that I'm working on. I figure I'll just keep exploring around here, trying to meet the rest of the family. Hopefully Oscar will wake up long enough and do something interesting besides playing on his VR. Well, maybe he'll let me try his VR. I don't know.
It is pretty cool. I was just doing it for a little bit. It's really tiring though.
Okay. And so that's what is going to be my schoolwork for now until I get some other schoolwork. But I figure that will keep me busy. And also in my classroom, when we want to ask for, well, when we want a hug, or when we want to even touch somebody, we have to ask. So would it be okay if I gave you a hug?
Yes, that'd be great, Pinky George.
Okay. Thanks, Amelia.
Thank you, Pinky George.
Well, that's Amelia so far, and maybe we'll meet Oscar and Lily another time. Amelia's really good at painting rocks and keeping herself busy on her day off from school. And I hope you all are having a good day home, and I will make another video soon. Bye-bye.